Welcome all. Welcome to this AimExcellence Tachographer Tale Summer of 19. And in this particular video, we are going to talk about important topic, not the questions, not the pictorials, but the important topics only for the upcoming summer season. And let's begin with dermatology. So, as we are going to talk about one of the largest organ in the body, so it's going to be immensely important in upcoming examinations, particularly in the first one, the season opener. And in this season opener, there are trends. They actually ask pretty atypical questions, or else obviously in the new season opener they already have laid 6 new types of question. So we expect in dermatology question it will be given at least partly in an integrated fashion. So as in all the organs in dermatology, you can expect the questions from anatomy, especially embryology and histology. The layers of skin, where stratum lucidum is located and where it is not. When stratum corneum fully develops, this sort of question can actually come. It seems one-liner, but it can be a trickier also. The next topic, which is very important in dermatology and question almost comes every year in different examination, and that is papillus squamous disorder. And the most important of it is psoriasis, because many questions can be asked from psoriasis. We have characteristic histopathological finding, most common type, least common type, this sort of question can come, different types of psoriasis, and from there specific questions like impetigo herpetiformis, and drug of choice of the condition. So different types of psoriasis and drug of choice of all those conditions. These are the very important questions that can come. And also biochemistry or genetic related question, late cornified envelope gene, this sort of question can come up as a pictorial question also. There are plenty pictorial questions can come up from psoriasis also from itself, and also video based question like auspice sign, gratis test. This can be your possible video based question from psoriasis. So from psoriasis in itself a very enigmatic topic, and from here different question can come, and as we have shown from psoriasis we can expect image based question, video based question, Luckily, still yet not audio-based questions. And also drug of choice, different histopathological types. So you have to be very serious about the psoriasis. The next is like from the papilloscomus disorder is lichen planus, the other lichen group. And from lichen group, two important is lichen planus and also nitidus. Pictorial question can come up from there, and also lichen sclerosus. There's a very classical question that we have already uploaded. The video is already in the YouTube. From here, also the histopathological question can come up, and also drug of choice. And another papilloscomus disorder, which is generally is not that common, but question from pityriasis group, it can also give you similar pictorial questions. Christmas tree appearance, that is pityriasis rosea, and also pityriasis rubra pilaris. The question can come up from there. Like so, from psoriasis, also orthopedic question from psoriatic arthritis, and the radiological appearance of that, pencil tip appearance. So these are the questions are very common from the psoriasis. Now, after the psoriasis, another important topic and many times asked, that is atopic dermatitis, and it is from here we can have many questions. Ophthalmological finding, shield cataract, the appearance of atopic dermatitis, or is the most common symptom, presentation in a child and in adult, and this sort of question can repeatedly earlier also been asked and can also repeatedly asked in the upcoming examination. Also question regarding genetic correlation. We are not specifically talking about, we are just giving hints where from the questions are going to can be framed. We have talked about atopic dermatitis. We cannot forget about contact dermatitis. And the question can come from both irritant and allergic contact dermatitis. And also question can be asked from the seborrheic dermatitis. And there are pretty classical signs that is seen in atopic dermatitis. Hartog sign. These are the signs can be asked with the pictorial questions. Now, the fourth important topic and that is many times being asked, and that is baldness. Or alopecia. And we know they are broadly divided into two types: scarring and non-scarring. Most probably who are well prepared are absolutely aware of the whole list. Now, this classification of Hamilton and Norwood, the question can be raised from there: which grade this alopecia is in, which level it is in. This can be a possible question, because this time the question, the way it has been set up, it will be trickier questions. And also from here, the classical difference between alopecia areata with clinical condition or the pictorial question trichotillomania and androgenic alopecia. This sort of question can come. Question can also come regarding telogen effluvium and anagen effluvium. After that, one question least expected from the sexually transmitted disease. And we have to know from syphilis, LGV, donovanosis, HSV, the classical presentation. These are the classical presentation that you have to be very much aware of. And also drug of choice and histopathological appearances, positive agent. These are the question will come from that. After that, as because it's a melanoma month, we can expect a question from melanoma. Different types of melanoma, grading of melanoma, and also pictorial question can come from both clinical condition and histopathological findings. And the staging, different kind of staging, Clark staging and the scoring. These are the question can come from the melanoma. After that, you obviously in India can expect a question from leprosy, the type of leprosy, different types of leprosy, and the characteristic appearance in them, the therapy in paucibacillary and multibacillary leprosy. These are the common questions repeatedly asked, but can be asked also. again. Now, regarding the tuberculosis, the classical lupus vulgaris, or scrofuloderma, that sort of question also can come up alongside atypical tuberculosis and its therapy. You have to know the therapy. Like the question can come up from Burley ulcer. This sort of image based question can be your upcoming question. We can expect a question from cheek rash or skin changes in the chikungunya, or also in dengue. Similarly, changes in diabetes, skin changes in the diabetes, that can be your upcoming question. Also skin changes in AIDS, that can be your upcoming questions. Now, nail changes with different condition that can cause characteristic nail changes with a picture based MCQ, that can be your upcoming question also. Apart from that, question can come regarding porphyria, different kinds of porphyria, and it could be biochemistry, medicine, and dermatologic integration. We have already uploaded questions regarding the porphyria, and also question can ask different therapy in different porphyrias. Hope you like this particular presentation. Also, the question can come from impetigo, like bacterial cases, streptococcus and staphylococcus, skin changes. Also, skin changes in measles, rubella, strepto-staphylo. Also Corynebacterium. Parvovirus. These are the skin changes in different bacterial and viral infection, and also in different fungal infection. Skin changes in mycetoma, and also after giving that question, they can ask for the therapies. Among the 19 subjects, we just uploaded the dermatology one this time, and hope you see the paper and you will find few of the questions are actually is from this particular presentation what we have talked about. And if you think the questions are actually came from this particular topic, write to us, give your feedback. It will help us to upgrade our offerings in the coming years. And also the question, the skin changes in a newborn, normal during the infancy, the marking in the lumbosacral area, the Mongolian spot. This sort of question can come in the examinations. As because it's a summer month, question can come from the malaria also. Different kind of malaria. And from there, they can correlate with the histology and point, just they will mark A, B, C and D, and they can ask you where the obstruction lies in the different malarias. Hope you like this particular presentation. If you like this particular presentation and want to have more such presentation in the upcoming days of Tasiographer tale, please write to us after your examination. Let us know how did you feel this particular effort to give you a snapshot of what can come up in your upcoming examination. Thank you for listening and overlooking this particular presentation. Thank you.